think all of these groups, there's potential shocks in all groups. If I look at Group A, Ajax and Napoli could definitely beat Liverpool, yeah, on an off day. You know them easily they could beat Liverpool
You've
on an
seen
off day.
Liverpool.
All right, let's just have a look at this now. So we have Champions League draw as follows.
I hear you.
Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, Rangers.
Yeah, that's Group A.
That's not necessarily an easy group. Not the way Liverpool are playing anyway. Like Napoli and Ajax are not easy games. Rangers on their day. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool should be beating Rangers home and away, but I'd say that that's a comfortable group. It's a group you expect Liverpool to win, but I wouldn't say
We
it's
should
an
get through.
easy group.
Well, we
Yeah,
should get through.
Group B: Porto, Atleti, Leverkusen, Club Brugge. I think nobody's going to care about that group. I think it's safe to say.
No one cares.
Bayern, Barca, Inter, and what's this? Victoria. I don't
can't
know who
pronounce
they
that.
are.
I
I
cannot
don't know
pronounce that.
I don't know who they are or what country they're from, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barca go out, bro. Because Barca they've signed loads of players, but Barca still got a bozo gene in it. So imagine if Barca dropped into the Europa League again, bro.
That could affect that, and that's what I was going to go with. Not only that being the storyline of Lewandowski playing against Bayern Munich, number one. Number two, that could affect us with a Barcelona dropping down into the Europa League. Because then we could get them. We could get them. That's how
It's a Polish team, they've said.
I thought it was Czech. I clicked it was Czech. That team. But I could be wrong.
I have no idea. But okay, so that's them. Eintracht Frankfurt, obviously the champions of the Europa League champions, versus Tottenham, Sporting Lisbon, and Marseille. That's not an easy group.
No, not for Spurs.
Marseille, Sporting, Frankfurt. That's not an easy group. Who said that was an easy group?
Because people don't know. People just see the names, you know what I'm saying, and don't do their research. I knew it wasn't an easy group just because of Spurs. That's how I know it's not an easy group.
Yeah, no, facts. Don't get me wrong. It's not the group of death, but it's not an easy group, bruv. Like if Spurs ended up going out of that group with like Frankfurt and Marseille, Marseille won the Europa League last season, bro. You can't just turn around and say it's an easy group. They're the Europa League champions. And Olympique Marseille.
Did Marseille win it the year before Frankfurt?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Them guys in the chat will be able to tell you. I can't remember.
Yeah, because I don't follow it on that. But go on, carry on, G.
So that to me, that's not an easy. To me, that's not easy. Oh yeah, Villarreal won it because they beat us.
Yeah, they did beat us. They did.
So that's not easy. And then Group E: AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, Zagreb. I expect Chelsea to go through in that group.
Yeah.
They should probably win that. Real Madrid got Leipzig, Shakhtar, and Celtic. Again, like Leipzig, yeah, they should beat Leipzig, but that's not an easy game. It depends on what Leipzig turn up. The Shakhtar and the Celtic, yeah, you do expect Real Madrid to win those games, but away to Shakhtar is always a funny game, bro. You know when man always go away to these countries, bro, and then you just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. It's all cold. You're playing on a fucking plastic pitch, and then before you know it, yeah, you're 2-0 down, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
And the crowd's up for it.
Yeah, 100%. So I wouldn't say that that's not I wouldn't say that it's an easy group, but I would say that it's a group that they would be confident that they can win all their games. But we know with Champions League it never works out that way. Even when you get a group and you think, yeah, like I'm gonna get 12 points from 12 at the beginning, it never happens. There's always a draw somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Or a surprise loss. Yeah, bro, there always is.
Like Sharif beating Real Madrid or something like that. It's 100%. Always that type of thing, isn't it? And these man mentioned it. Sorry to cut you off. Bailly's at Marseille, so we're gonna see him as well in that group D.
100%. You got Man City, Sevilla, Dortmund, Copenhagen. That's not an easy group either. Man, I got Dortmund and Seville. And man, I saying City have got an easy group. That's not an easy group. I don't understand. What do you guys count as easy groups? Like these. I think all of these groups, there's potential shocks in all groups. If I look at Group A, Ajax and Napoli could definitely beat Liverpool, yeah, on an off day. You know them easily they could beat Liverpool on an off day.
Absolutely, we've seen Liverpool.
Yeah, we've just seen Liverpool draw to fucking Fulham, lose to us, and draw to Crystal Palace, and you think that Napoli and Ajax can't take points from Liverpool? Do you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know.
When you look at we'll skip Group B because no one cares about that. When you look at Group C, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Inter are all capable of beating each other on the right day. All of them are capable. So that group there is interesting. Frankfurt are capable of beating Spurs for sure. So are Marseille. Do you know what I mean? I haven't watched Sporting Lisbon recently enough to comment, so I don't know how well they're playing. I haven't watched Sporting Lisbon for over a whole season, so
Mm.
I don't know what their level is currently. AC Milan are capable of taking points from Chelsea, but other than that, I expect Chelsea to beat everyone else.
You
But you
expect
just
Chelsea
never
to go
know.
through.
Chelsea could go away to fucking Dinamo Zagreb and draw, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them things. Chelsea are not playing well at the moment. Real Madrid
Injuries are
could
key.
definitely,
Injuries are
yep. Real
definitely
Madrid
key.
could drop points to Shakhtar away for sure, and even Leipzig they could drop points. They could. You just never know. Manchester City could drop points to Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund. Like Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Benfica, Maccabi Haifa. Maccabi Haifa are getting slapped by everyone. Do you know what I mean? But when you look at Benfica, Juventus, there could be a few draws in there. You never
Yeah.
know. Juventus could draw away at Benfica. Of
Interesting
course
to
they
see how
could.
Benfica do. I'm presuming they've spent the Nunes money. I'm guessing. So with these teams, you don't know how because they've sold and played. Same with Ajax as well. Depending on what they do, how the Anthony deal goes, how they reinvest the Martinez money. It's sick to,
Hmm.
and it's weird to see Maccabi Haifa. I remember United playing them back in the 90s and
Yeah,
early
so do I.
2000s in the stages. You know what I'm saying? I was like, rah. But PSG Juve, that's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to those two games.
Yeah.
100%.
So this is what I
100%.
mean. So
Go on, bro.
look at these guys, looking at these teams and saying, oh, all the like these teams got easy groups. These are not easy, flawless.
Mm.
These are not easy groups, bro. Like, so I don't know
Outside
where
of
people drew that conclusion from. I really don't.
Yeah, I think people are thinking Chelsea and Liverpool are at the level they was at last season rather than looking at them now and how injuries play a part and stuff like that.
100.
City, I get because City would can just turn it on and like they're very tough to stop. They're one of the favorites for the competition, arguably the favorites. But you mentioned
Mm.
Liverpool, you've seen Chelsea just get bought by Leeds. These things can happen. Do I expect all the English sides to go through? Well, those three outside of Spurs to go through, yes. The one who might not go
Mm.
through is Spurs. That's the one I'm looking at. Spurs, there's no guarantee Spurs go through. I would be surprised if Liverpool and Chelsea didn't get their players back, make new signings, and then get through. And I expect City to do the same. But will there be drop points? I don't think they're going to win 6 from 6. I don't think it's like that.
100%.
But I expect them to do the business. That's what I would say.
But
Yeah,
this is it.
continue,
So
bro.
when these guys are talking about easy games, easy draws, and all these things, man, I think it's disrespectful to some of these teams, man. You lot have watched enough football to know that, especially away from home, there's no easy games in the Champions League. Especially when you're traveling far, when you're going to places like the Ukraine, when you're going places to like Russia, when you're going to, you know what I mean, to the Czech Republic, you go there
It's
in the middle
cold.
of the winter, you're
It's
playing on an
hostile.
artificial pitch, hostile crowd,
Yeah.
all of these other things, bro. You can catch a fade, bruv.
And
Do you know what I
also,
mean?
managers rotating. That's going to be key because managers are going to rotate in these games. Look, because the games are so much close together. I was just looking at it.
Mm,
Game week 1 and game week 2 are a week apart. So it's Premier League game week 1 in the Champions League, Premier League
mm,
game week 2 in the Champs. So like it's back to back. Normally that it don't happen. Normally there's a 2-week break. So you're probably going to get
mm,
more injuries, more tiredness as well. And managers are going to start to prioritize depending on who you have on the weekend. Definitely
mm-hmm.
100%, without doubt. Hey, don't
No,
talk to me about FC
100%.
Basel, man. I got
Hey, them man
flashbacks.
there, bro.
I don't need Jimenez and
AFC was or
was it?
fucking Murat Yakin and them man and
Yeah. It was
Hakan
Yakin.
Yakin and that, bro.
Yeah. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. 100%,
Yeah,
man.
bro. Fuck all
I don't.
that, bro. Them days there, bro. That was long. But man need to relax, innit? Man need
Yeah.
to relax, bro. Like there's no easy games away from home in a Champs League, especially not in Eastern Europe, bro. Because like they said, the hostility of the crowd, the state of the pitch that you're gonna find. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes you get some bandulu referees, all the bruv, there's so many things that man have to take into consideration. So I wouldn't
Okay.
say that draw is favorable to anyone. I'd say everyone's got equally as tricky fixtures.
Yeah. Like I said, City's the one I look at and go, you should be getting through, like, and I think you'll win your group. I don't get why people are saying that about Spurs. That's the craziest one. The Spurs one, I don't understand. Bear in mind, Frankfurt just won the Europa League. I don't know a lot about Sporting and Marseille, but I believe Sporting, did they not win the Portuguese league? Marseille, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to be a half-decent outfit as well. These teams have made it into the Champions League for a reason. So I wouldn't just say you're rolling them over, is what I'm saying. You're just rolling them over. That's what I would say. It's not going to be easy.
100%. But yeah, that's decent. I'm not gonna lie, it's been decent. And what is it? The Europa League. I'm guessing the Europa League draw is when then tomorrow. Yeah. What time is that, guys?
Tomorrow. Probably 5 p.m. I'm guessing. That's me guessing. It's probably around 5 p.m. That's
okay. Well then, yeah, I should be doing a live for that.
Look at that. I said Frankfurt got peppered 6-1, by the way. Who beat them 6-1? Magnetus. Who beat them? Dortmund and Sevilla would be a tough group for like Juve, but City just dominant. Spurs have the easiest on paper. Again, you lot with the Spurs thing. I'm just saying, I got nothing against Spurs. I'm disagreeing with that. Like, Spurs are just going to breeze through that. Put it this way, if Spurs were in the Europa League, it would not surprise me. That's what I'm going to say. Spurs were in Europa League. As much as they've got Harry Kane and they've got Son and Conte and they got Basuma in the mix and Perisic, I've seen Conte fail with better teams, people. Go back and look at some of them Inter Milan teams he had.
Bro, he finished bottom, innit? He finished bottom with that Inter Milan team. Bottom. The first time in their history, I think they finished bottom of a group.
Like, that's what it is.